You wanna hop.
Alright guys, so the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to apply foundation. I like to apply foundation to my face just because it gives me like a clear canvas to work on. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy guys, but yeah. And I'm applying it with this brush from morphebrushes.com, and I'm just going to apply that all over. Well, for this video, I only applied it to the top of my face, like my forehead and around my eyes. Now you're going to need a brow bar to go or a brow shadow. I'm using the brow bar to go by Whitening Lightning. I love me some Whitening Lightning. They are amazing. And this one has three little colors on it. One is a wax, one is a light color, and one's a dark color, so you can mix and match and kind of come up with your own color. You're also going to need a flat square brush like this one. I got mine once again from morphebrushes.com. Check them out guys, it's really affordable, they're not expensive at all. Now I'm dipping into the lighter color at first just to kind of create the shape that I want, and then I went back in with a little bit of a darker color. I'm going in with the naturally shape that I already have. I might change it a little, but all you really want to do is kind of create a line at the bottom, and then from there feather that color up and kind of fill in all of the little hairs that you have. And that's what I'm going to do, but since my eyebrows, I want them to be a little more dramatic, I'm going to start creating a shape of like a really bold brow. And the way I'm doing that is just kind of going over the brow that I have, as you guys can see here. I'm going over it a little, and then I'm just going to use the shadow to extend it and fill it in all the areas that I need to. Once you brushed your hairs, you can just move on to the little pomade. You can use a wet eyeshadow and an angled brush, but I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pommade in the color Chocolate with the 263 brush from MAC. And this is just a synthetic fiber brush with a pomade for your brows. Now what I'm doing is I'm creating a sharp line underneath. Now it may not be perfect, but that's okay because we're going to fix up all of the mistakes. All I want to do is gonna get that line underneath, and then I'm going to feather the color from that pomade up. As you guys can see, this color is like, it's really pigmented. It's not like a gel liner that gets messy. This one is literally like a product for your brows. And then as you can see, I went in with the same brush, the square one, just to help it feather out even more. And to get a really nice blend, I'm using a spoolie, and I'm just brushing all that through my brows. Now that you filled in your brows, you can either leave it like that, or you can go in and clean it up with a concealer. I'm using the Ben Nye color conceal wheel. I talked about this in my last video, and a lot of you guys were asking about this. I will link it down below. It's called the Ben Nye Media Pro NK1 Concealer Palette. Now this is the first of their like little color wheels. They have different ones, but this is just one I used. Anyways, now we're going to go in with a square brush, kind of like this one. Very similar to the first one that we used, and we're just going to clean up underneath the brows. And I'm using a very, very light color at first, just because I want to highlight underneath my brows as well. And I'm going in and erasing any mistakes that we made. This is just going to go, once you're doing your brows, whatever you feel you want to erase, go in and erase it. If you want to leave certain things, then leave them. It's totally up to you guys. I even went back in with a little bit of a slight skin tone color to kind of blend out that highlight. Step is optional. If you guys want to highlight the top of your brow, that's totally up to you. You do not have to do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing, guys. This is just the way that I do my brows. Sometimes a lot of you guys do like them, and all I'm doing is I'm taking a darker skin tone from the concealer wheel. You never want to use something too light on top, and I'm using this to kind of just clean up the top. Then I'm going back in with that pomade with a little bit of product, and I'm underlining the brow underneath and just kind of filling it in. This is just up to you guys, however you want to do it. Now in this clip, I want to show you guys how I did my other brow. So I'm not going to talk too much through it, but I didn't like how my first brow came out, so I was like, oh, let me just do my second brow and see how it works. But yeah, so I'm just going to let you guys watch the clip, and then I'll talk to you guys in a few. Oh, go in and adjust your brows however you guys feel comfortable or however you want them to look. As you can see, mine kind of look similar, a little different, but in the next clip you'll see that I fixed them the way I want them to. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click the thumbs up button. Hey guys, so I decided to go back in and do my other brow. I kind of like it more, so I kind of went in and did this one a little more. But yeah, so I just want to show you guys kind of how I do my brows. I know they look a little crazy right now because I literally have like no maquillaje on, but it's cool because this is just like me showing you guys kind of how I do them in a way. Like, you guys can go lighter, you guys can go darker. The cool thing about all these products is that you can use them in very versatile ways. Like, for example, the Brow Bar to Go has 2 colors. You can mix them and lighten the color, or you can use the lightest, or you can use the darkest. I use the darkest and I have light brown hair. Just depends on you guys what you're gonna do, so you can use that. The same thing with the pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This product is like, it's dark because it's, you know, chocolate, but if you use it with a light hand, you can get a very, very light color out of it. So I do like it, and yeah, so I just want to show you guys kind of how I use this product. I went back in and used even my concealer wheel, which I think you guys all need to get. This product is thebomb.com. I live for it. I have 2 of them because I'm obsessed. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff. I'm gonna start tweeting more, I promise, but I am Instagramming a crap ton. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.